Good morning. This is John from the Springs Mennonite Church, and I'm here today, the second day, to talk about some scriptures in Luke. Yeah, some good stuff here. Let's look today at Luke chapter 15 and verses 8 to 10. Real short little story here. Sometimes it's the short stories that have the most punch to them, as we would say. So this is a good one. Let's listen and see it again here. Luke 15, verse 8. Suppose a woman has 10 silver coins and loses one. Won't she light a lamp and sweep the entire house and search carefully until she finds it? And when she finds it, she will call in her friends and neighbors and say, "Rejoice with me, because I have found my lost coin." In the same way, there is joy in the presence of God's angels, even when just one sinner repents. Okay, here Jesus is telling a story about a woman. She's got 10 coins, and that's not much, but that's all she's got. And it says if she loses one, so she's lost 10% of what she had. For some of you, losing 10% of what you have financially, you'd still be okay. For others, losing 10% would put you in a real bind. And that's what's happened to this lady. So it says that if she loses it, let's suppose she loses it, wouldn't she light up a lamp and sweep the entire house looking for it? In other words, wouldn't she do everything she knew to do to try to find it? Now, she still got the other nine, so it's not like she lost everything, but she's lost one. And the thought of even losing one is really difficult for her. So can you see that picture in your mind? This lady that she had 10 coins and now one's gone. And she needs those coins. She really needs them. So she gets out a lamp, lights it up, sweeps everywhere, looks everywhere. Have you ever lost something you couldn't find? At my house, it's gotten funny. It's not funny, okay? It's not humorous, but it is funny because with my wife's losing her sight, we lose everything. Well, she loses everything. And just recently, she lost her pick. Now, you think about this. Where can a pick go? I mean, it doesn't have feet. It can't walk away. There are limited places that she could possibly have used it. There's no evidence of broken pieces that the dog got it and chewed it up. So where did the pick go? Well, we searched everywhere, and you know what? It's just gone. Now, at some point, we may find it. I don't know how we do these things. Happens all the time. I mean, with everything. And we go looking for it, and it's fun because it's not silly stuff. It's important stuff, but we can laugh because we know she can't see. But this lady's not funny. She's lost a huge loss. And then when she finds it, the scripture says, she calls in all of her neighbors. It goes there and it says, she calls in all of her friends and neighbors and say, "Rejoice with me because I found my coin." Have you ever had anybody do that? To go back to the illustration with the pig, no, we didn't find it. So I went out and bought a pig. Actually, I'm thinking ahead here. I bought 9 pigs. And I'm going to hang on to them. You know why? Because there's going to come a time and when we lose this next one. And I want to be prepared. Well, this lady's so excited that she found her lost coin. And maybe when you've lost something and you found it, that's really got you excited too. But here's the point of the story. Jesus says, in the same way, meaning the same excitement that this lady has experienced because she found the coin, in the same way, there is joy in the presence of God's angels when even one sinner repents. Do you ever think about God's armies of angels being excited and full of joy, like this lady was full of joy because one person got their life straight with God? And maybe you were that one person one time. I mean, we all were. Maybe it's been a long time and you've forgotten how wonderful it is to God. Now, it's wonderful to us who get saved and walk with God too. Don't misunderstand that. But God gets excited, and his angels are full of joy when just one comes back to him. And imagine when it's more than one. Well, perhaps we ought to get excited at that too. Perhaps we ought to go looking for those who don't know God, just like the lady went looking for a coin. Perhaps right in your midst are 3, 4, 5, 10 people who really need to know God. And you could be the broom and the light to help them find it. You see, God didn't save us just so we could enjoy it. He invites us into his life so that we can find how great it is and invite others into his life as well. I don't know if you've ever thought of it that way. I don't know if you've ever done that. I'm not suggesting that you've got to somehow go out and win the world, as some say. You just have to show your light to everyone you meet and let them know why you're excited about living. Now, if you're not excited about living, that's a whole different ballgame, man. And some of you may not be, but that's okay. You can find that coin and that way of living with God, just like this lady did. So you think about that. Hope you have a wonderful day. If you have a need, call us. We'll do whatever we can as fast as we can to help meet your need. I appreciate you taking the time to listen. And I hope that today is really, really special for you. Take care. I'll be back next time and share another thought.